Hey wonderful people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today we're going to be discussing the house of Chanel after a long time. Chanel actually is not releasing that many new fragrances from the men's side, as far as I know, from the designer line. And Chanel's fragrances I know sort of like back in my head, they're all stored. I know them by name, whatever is offered, being offered in the counters. If you go to Chanel's boutique, these are some of the fragrances you're gonna see. Chanel Allure line, you're gonna see Bleder Chanel, you're gonna find I think Antheas perhaps, and then this is the fragrance. That other one they are having. I'm not sure if they have anything else. Perhaps I'm missing one or two, but this is still in the counter. This is one of their older collection fragrance. Okay, this is Pour Monsieur. So I'm not good at speaking French, so but you can understand what fragrance I'm going to be reviewing. And this is the EDT version, and this is big thanks to my brother who gave me this bottle. He absolutely loves it. You can just check how much is missing from this bottle. He actually gone through about uh, what 20 ml of this juice, about, or 10 ml. I think more than 10. I think 10-15 ml he has gone through within a matter of week. So there is a concentrated, more thicker version, that is the EDP. This is the EDT. I think this is like more of a summer wearable. The other one, the EDP, I smell them both, but I never reviewed because I never bought. I think the EDP version is more suitable towards cold weather. So let's see. We're gonna be trying this, and I'll let you know my thoughts. And Chanel is one house, is a little bit expensive. Many people feel Chanel is not worth the money, but sometimes simplicity is the best. Okay, Chanel has the simplicity. They have good quality. They have nice presentations, and the fragrances are always more or less like of good quality. So Chanel and Dior, I always feel they are dueling for the best top designer spot alongside few other house. So let's see. So I don't have a box because this, I have a box actually, that is a tester. So this is the box that comes in, but nothing much to show. So this is where it came. This is how it came, and this is the bottle. I really like this bottle. This is very beautiful. Pour Monsieur, Chanel, Paris. This is 100 ml EDT, and then it says at the back, it says fresh, spicy, and Chypre, okay, in French here, because it's a tester, I guess. And they say this is not for sale. Okay, the cap is quite big, and then up there, CC, okay, for Coco Chanel. And the cap, it's kind of like flimsy. It's not the best quality cap, but it's okay, it's the old school. And here is the atomizer. That's how that looks, okay. If you have seen Chanel Antheas, I think they are following the same bottle. Oh, Chanel also sells Egoist line, Platinum Egoist. That's why I knew something was missing. So this fragrance, yeah, that's kind of atomizer. The prices on these are not as expensive as Allure line. I think you have to pay around $85 or so for this, but still not cheap. Atomizer works fine. Let's try this. I have tried this on skin. The best, for the best outcome, you should always try this fragrance on your skin, not on the paper. And you have to decide if you like it or not. A spray is okay. Gives good mist, but not as good as Allure line. Allure line, the sprayer is spot on. So this fragrance has a lot of interesting notes, okay. And this one, it will really be sparkly and shining in the opening. But I tell you one thing before I start the review, this is a very mature man scent. It's an old school classic. It has sort of like a Chypre feel. If you do not appreciate notes like oakmoss, vetiver, like those are kind of like a masculine, more old school style fragrance notes, right? If you do not like those green kind of fragrances, this is something you don't want to check out. But if you are looking for something that's uplifting, if you like Armani Eau Pour Homme, if you like Dior Sauvage, no, Dior Eau Sauvage, that fragrance. If you do like CK Eternity, if you like those fragrances, this is gonna really be something that you can check out. So, okay, so initial blast, when you spray it for the first time, this has beautiful lemony opening, and the lemon, it's very uplifting. It's almost like Dior Eau Sauvage, kind of like a Sicilian lemon, that sort of a very lemon zesty sort of lemon, and it's kind of like old school. It has kind of like a minty feel as well. Yeah, you can see it's like a nice combination of that mint and the lemon, and it's very tart, citrusy, okay. So the fragrance also has notes like cardamom, oak moss, vetiver, and I believe there is also, was the other note, there is neroli. Yeah, that's also makes the fragrance opening very beautiful. So the thing is, the opening has no problem. I really like it. It kind of reminds me of I think Fiero. Is it Fiero? I Casamorti line I reviewed a few days back, the green one. The opening of that and this has a lot of similarity. But the thing is, that one I also had a mint. But this one, the problem is for many people, they are not gonna like it because it turns very green very quickly. The citrus will wear off within 5 minutes or so, and then you start getting this green sort of feel. Very gentlemanly, soapy kind of green. Uh, it is very office appropriate, if you know what I mean. It's a very office friendly kind of fragrance, and it's not very heavy. It feels like a cologne, very light. But the longevity also is not that beast mode. I think you get about 3 hours with the EDT. The EDP I think will give you about 5 to 6 hours, but that one has a little bit more darkness. Okay, so the vetiver and the oak moss combo in this one makes it very, very, as I was telling you, mature kind of fragrance. I like it a lot. It's very nice. If you are over 30, you can definitely appreciate it. Or if you have a mature nose, you can definitely appreciate it. This is something I would wear in a summer or springtime. Winter time, you're not going to smell much from this. It also feels like after you shaved, like clean shave and stuff, put on a suit, this is the fragrance you want to apply. If I could put an advertising, it would be an office setup, a guy with a suit, gray suit, white shirt, no tie, and he's like holding on to his jacket, and then he's just giving this macho look, and the fragrance on the top, in the corner, the icon of this fragrance, somewhere in 90s, I can definitely say it. It's almost like a fresh green, kind of like a Shipra, that kind of a fragrance, but it's not too much of anything. So the lemon is very prominent. I like the way lemon is done here, but you really have to appreciate that old school, OG kind of style fragrance, but it's not too dark. Okay. So very nice fragrance, very nice masculine mature fragrance, but it has a little bit of a dated feel for most of the young crowds, I would definitely say. But if you like, again, vintage sort of fragrance, you can definitely check it out in the Chanel counter. But one thing is let down is that performance. If you're paying about $85 or so, you expect a little bit better performance from this. This one is gonna disappoint you in that category. Versatility, it's good. You can wear it anytime. You're not gonna really feel choked. It doesn't get you to the sick point, So it's a great fragrance for that. I think few OG reviewers, I think, talked about it. I think if you check out the other reviews, you will get a better idea. No one's gonna talk about this fragrance today. I like it. I like it a lot. It suits my taste. Is it a must buy for me? No, because Chanel doesn't discount their products so much. If you buy a tester, perhaps you can get it for 75, 70 bucks. That's about it. But I think he paid about $85 for this tester version. So overall, longevity and projection, I'll give this like a 6 out of 10. Doesn't project all that much, but creates a nice little aura. I think Sick Eternity and this has the same sort of performance. And this one, the versatility, good. I'll give it like 7.5. Smell for it, it depends. For me, it's a 7.5 once again for the smell. Presentation, you can see it's not the most modern presentation, but it looks very classy. It looks very nice in the shelf. Another thing good about it, not gonna take so much space. So good for office, casual. You can be a signature scent. If you really like it, you can go through multiple bottles because you have to really spray a lot to make it known, or you have to smell it. You have to spray at least 6 to 7 times. Some on your neck area, on your shirt, on your arms combined. It is gonna give you about 4 to 5 hours if you heavily spray. So overall, this fragrance, assessment wise, where it stands today, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. And the reason being, I would like a little bit more performance out of it. For the kind of price point that I'm getting this for, I would choose Armani Upurum over this one because that's gonna be like around $55 mark, and that one has a similar feel, nice lemon, but also kind of masculine and mature like this one. But Chanel, definitely good quality, nothing harsh about it. Smells very nice, but I think the severe reformulation is what caused the fragrance to be very much now how to say. The oak moss, I do not smell the oak moss that much. It's like green, a little bit grassy, but it doesn't have that quite Kuros or Ted Lapidus kind of oak moss popping up in this one. Okay, but definitely give it a try at Chanel. So Pour Monsieur, overall, this is a good fragrance. Must try, but not a must buy or must avoid. So take care, guys. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.